Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is a great day, a fantastic day, and our last day together in the convention. But mashallah, there's been many, 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 many memories. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may He bless every single one of them. My name is Ayman Ferris, and I'm working with RIS this year in a role of public affairs and media relations. And alhamdulillah, we've had a great year from the public affairs standpoint and media relations. Jazakallah kulla khair. As you know, 9 years ago, this was just an idea by a few students, by a few youth who got together, and they had a dream. They had a dream. And as our parents taught us that when you have a dream, you need to capture that dream, and you need to take care of that dream, and you need to take a chance on that dream. And that's what these students did. That's exactly what these students, these youth, these Muslim youth, these boys and girls with character, that's what they did. And today we stand in front of you. Each and every one of them stand in front of you, and they thank the community, which is every single one of you, for supporting this idea, for growing this idea, for talking about this idea, for actually bringing the community together in one hall at one time to learn about one God. This session, right now, for the next few minutes, we just wanted to bring those people who've dedicated their lives to be public servants to each and every one of us. They had a dream as well, and they decided to follow that dream into public office. And I'd like to invite every one of them up to join me on stage. These are the public officials who've decided to take the time out on this day, a big shopping day that is, their holiday, their time with their families to come out and visit with us. So I welcome them all up on stage and to join us. We have a couple of messages from our leaders of the opposition. One is from Michael Ignatieff, and one is from Jack Layton. And as these public officials join me, we will start running the two messages that were sent to us by video.
I'm Michael Ignatieff, and I bring greetings on behalf of the Liberal Party of Canada. This is a great event, reviving the Islamic spirit. The Islamic spirit in Canada is very strong. You've made an immeasurable contribution to our national community. At home, you've stood for a Canada based on the charter rights of freedom and equality for all. And you've also called for a just, fair, and balanced foreign policy for Canada on the world stage. These are great contributions to our national life. I bring you greetings, and I hope you have a wonderful conference.
Now we'll have a message from Jack Layton.
I'm Jack Layton, leader of Canada's New Democratic Party, and I'm wanting to wish you well in your 9th annual RIS conference. The Reviving Islamic Spirit is such an important initiative, and you've brought together scholars and leaders, teachers, thinkers, people who are going to think through how to revive the Islamic spirit and at the same time emphasize the importance of good citizenship, the pursuit of social justice, and the pursuit of equality in our society. All of these very worthwhile goals are ones that we share as New Democrats, and we look forward to working with you in the years to come. I'm awfully sorry that I can't be joining with you today at your very important gathering due to commitments elsewhere, but I'm hoping I can be with you on the 10th anniversary of RIS next year. I want to commend the youth who are involved. Involving young people in the spirit of Islam and in the spirit of citizenship is so important if we're to build our country as a country that respects different points of view, brings forward the spirit of peace and the pursuit of reconciliation and the bridging of divides that sometimes can cause us difficulties. I'm hoping I can be with you next year, of course, but in the meantime, let's work together to build a more peaceful world, a more equal world, and a world in which all can celebrate our full potential. Inshallah, I shall be there with you next year.
Excellent. Jazakallah kullu khair. Thank you very much. It's been a warm welcome from all of you. I'd like to take first this opportunity to thank Sister RIS Heer for all her hard work in putting all this together. Alhamdulillah, she's been a valuable resource to our community. Along with, and he could not make it here tonight, is Omar Al-Ghabra. Many of you know him as NPP candidate for Mississauga. And we need to thank him and extend him all that effort and energy that he put in to help us for tonight's event. Jazakallah kullu khair. Now, it takes great pleasure for me to invite the Honorable Margaret Best, who's the Minister of Health and Promotion in Sport and an MPP for Scarborough-Guildwood. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon all of you. On behalf of the Government of Ontario, I am pleased to be with you here this evening. I am pleased to be attending this event, and I thank you for the invitation. And I am very impressed with the large numbers of attendees. I know today is Boxing Day, and many people were out looking for big bargains and deals. And it's wonderful to see so many here for this very important event. I wish to take this opportunity to acknowledge my colleague, Mr. Khalil Ramal, MPP for London Fanshawe, and to welcome all the attendees and distinguished guests who are here with us this weekend, and every single one of you from across our great province in the country and from different parts of the world. Welcome to Ontario. Our faith communities certainly play an important role in making up the foundation of our great province and our great country. The Muslim community has a rich history within our province, and Muslims have and continue to contribute immensely to the social and economic fabric of our nation. I commend the RIS Organizing Committee for sharing the generosity and values of the Muslim faith with their fellow Canadians through their annual Winter Warmth campaign. It is efforts such as these that teach us that we all share a common humanity. I wish to personally commend the organizers and the dedicated volunteers whose hard work and immense commitment over a number of years have made this event possible and have made it larger each and every year. I want to thank you on behalf of all Ontarians and on behalf of the Government of Ontario. And in closing, I wish to close with words from our Premier, the Honorable Dalton McGuinty, who often says, and I quote, "We live in the greatest province in the greatest country in the world, and indeed our strength is our diversity." Zaza Ka'ala. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you very much. And now I'd like to introduce to you long-standing MP, Member of Parliament from Markham Unionville, the Honourable John McCallum.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I've been in politics 10 years, and I don't think I've ever before spoken to such a huge live audience. That's not quite true. I did a year ago when I was at this event, a year ago today. So I would like to congratulate the organizers for their great success. I hear as many as 20,000 people have been attending this conference. And I really look forward as well to the 10th annual conference, which will take place a year from now. So let me just say that we in the Liberal Party, and I'm joined by my colleagues Yasmin Ratansi, Member of Parliament, and Max Khan, hopefully soon to be a Member of Parliament, a Liberal candidate in Oakville. And I know that we in the Liberal Party and you share many values of tolerance, of openness, of diversity, of multiculturalism, and respect across lines of communities. So we have this in common. I thank you once more for the privilege of being with you for the second year in a row, and I wish you all have a wonderful rest of the conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now, I just wanted to send some acknowledgments out to the members of the legislature and the federal parliament. Of course, the Minister of Health, Promotion and Sport, the Honourable Margaret Best, the Honourable John McCallum, from Don Valley East, your riding here, Yasmin Ratansi, from London, Ontario, Khalil Ramal, future MP and City Councillor for Oakville, also your riding, Maqsood Khan. And on behalf of MP Rob Opulent, it's Mazhar Shafiq from his office. Thank you very much for your public service and for an example for every single one of you youth out there and every single person of our faith who feels as citizens of this country that we can make a difference. And remember, we have one Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in this world, and in this country, we have one vote. For every single election, we have the right to vote. And we should exercise that civic engagement and that civic duty. Get out and vote. Thank you very much. Jazakallah kulla khair, and have a good evening.